When Vibe 105 reps, the whole city takes notice. We Reppin' is a northern salute to the top talents coming out the city and across Canada. If you're reppin', we're reppin'.
Toronto's best urban music, Vibe 105. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, NoBetterNina, and I have another guest with me here in the studio today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jayy Brown.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. How are you today?
It's good in the city, man. It's good Vibe 105.
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm good still. It's a good start to my day.
All right, so I have to ask you this because I have been speaking to a lot of younger artists from the city who are all kind of doing the same thing that you're doing. So how would you say your sound is different from all these other guys? Like, what would make somebody want to listen to you versus all these other young guys here in the city doing the same thing?
Realistically, I speak off of like myself. Like the music comes from where, like, from me. Like, you know, and I'm different in senses of like, I don't just listen to hip-hop music. I don't just make hip-hop music. I don't just, like, you know, talk. I don't make trap music only. I also sing. Like, I can also relate to, like, pop genres, like, to different genres, like, different aspects of, like, you know, life, like, different communities, stuff like that. So, like, you hear a bit of, like, everything when it comes to my music. So that's really why, to be honest, because I don't sound like these other artists.
Break it down. Ay, wanna play around. Ay, think we might have to go and take him down. Ay, no, we don't even gotta make a sound. Ay, I'm taking trips on coast to coast around the border. Spend a couple racks, I'll get it back, I'm not a hoarder.
So what would you say that your favorite genre is to llisten to?
To listen to?
Yeah, just like on your own time.
To listen to? I usually listen to R&B.
Okay.
Or pop.
Yeah. And who's your favorite R&B artist or pop artist? Because I wouldn't expect that.
To be honest, like, the thing about me is, like, when I say I listen to everything, like, I listen to everything. Like, so it's like, I'm listening to this artist one day, next day this artist, next day, like, everyone, like that, like, everyone. But, like, right now, one of my favorite artists, I'm not gonna say R&B, but, like, one of my favorite artists right now is Burna Boy.
Okay.
Burna Boy, I don't know, he just came, he's been doing it, but he just came out, you know, and he's changing up the culture, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's bringing, like, attention to, like, America. It's usually, he's an African artist, right? He's bringing, like, awareness to, like, America, and, like, everyone's on that wave right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Did you get a chance to see him when he was here in the city?
No, I didn't.
No?
I wish.
I heard it was a good show. So speaking of there being so many other young artists here in the music scene in Toronto, what's your take on the importance of collabing with other local Toronto artists?
Like, I'm gonna say it's important, right? But first of all, like, you have to focus on yourself. That's what I learned too. Like to be honest, like, they're not gonna be the ones that, like, set off your career. If anything, like, you have to work on yourself. You have to, like, devote yourself to your craft. You have to get better, like, because you are your artist. But it is important because, like, it unifies the city, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's too much going on, like, so if someone from here can make a track for someone from here, like, it unifies the city. People are happy. So, like, in a sense like that, it's good. But, like, sometimes people are too busy, like, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, you have to work on your own thing sometimes.
No, for sure. Especially when you're just coming out, like, you kind of want to focus and make sure that you're putting everything
Especially
you can into yourself.
Like, know who you are as an artist, like, you know, like, people just, I realize people just want features, like, but, like, they don't get that it's not about that, like, it's about you, like, it's about your music, because you don't really need any artist to, like, per se, like, because they're listening to you.
Yeah.
They're listening for you. They're not listening for another artist. And if that's what you make your career off of, like, you're probably not gonna be too successful, like, because you want the fans to be there to listen to you, like. Yeah.
Call them slipping like they play for Maybelline. If you ain't on my team, then stay away from me. I'll be out of reach, maybe Italy. I'm a leader, but I don't know how to teach. She a keeper, but my heart's too out of reach. I took a trip alone.
And so you also recently posted a picture on your Instagram with Brampton artists Rico, Reef, and 905 Ty. What's that about? Are we getting a collab soon, or?
Yeah. So Rico he hit me up. He wanted me to be on one of his tracks, and when he sent it to me, Ty was on it, 905 Ty, and Lil 6 from Toronto. So I just went on it, you know, and then this guy's like, yo, you want to shoot a vid? We shot a vid. So it's coming out real soon still. It's called Rumors. Rumors coming soon.
And so you'd mentioned that you do a little bit of singing as well. So are you going to be singing on this track or rapping or?
I'm giving off more of a singing vibe on this one still.
Okay.
Yeah, way more of a singing, more of like a R&B type vibe.
Yeah, because he used to be more like he started out just singing. Rico did. Yeah.
He still sings though.
Yeah, no, for sure. He kind of stepped into the rapping a little bit as well, but. Yeah. And so your debut EP, Diversity, that came out last year. Tell me a little bit about this EP, because from the cover art and the way diversity is spelled, there's definitely a little more behind it. So tell us a little bit about that.
I spelt it diversity. The word diversity like means like, you know, like you can do a lot of different things. But I meant like city, like, cause like it's a diverse city, like as in like Toronto. Yeah, so it's like, you know, like I'm trying to say like Toronto is very diverse, like different cultures, different everything, and it also speaks for me like as an artist, because I could do a lot of different things and make, you know, different genres, different feels. So that's why I kind of play on words. So I've said diverse city instead of like spelling it diversity. Yeah, no, for sure. And also just off of that EP, Like Me, the song Like Me, it's different. It's not something you would normally hear. I really liked that one for sure. Thanks, appreciate that. And so speaking of being diverse and whatnot, what's your background? My parents are from Ghana. Okay. And so with your parents being from Ghana, would you possibly consider stepping into kind of the Afrobeat market a little bit and kind of infusing your culture into your own music? Definitely. Like I'm up for the challenge, like, you know, 'cause I like doing new shit. I like, I can't swear, right? Oh, it's okay. You can start I like doing new, like, different things, like, you know what I mean? And it's part of my upbringing. Yeah. So, like, I'm definitely looking into that, like, you know? I'm going to get into that stuff, you know? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And if you saying that you're going to get into it and stuff, if you had to speak on maybe Afrobeat artists that are influencing you or would potentially influence that sound for you, who would you possibly name? Like again, Burna Boy. Yeah. Like right now, like he's going crazy. Like him. Like I don't usually have favorite artists, but he's like I've been saying it for like a couple months now. He's like my favorite artist right now. Yeah. He's just doing it differently. Like I don't know. Like he doesn't look like he's directly just like Nigerian artist. Like he's from everywhere. You can see like the American in him. You can see the African in him. He looks like partly from like UK. Like in senses that's what I mean. Like when I say diverse, like I could do different things and I could appeal to like different crowds. No, it's definitely that's why I think I like him. And that's a good thing to have, because obviously the more crowds you appeal to, the more new listeners you're going to gain for sure. So you released a few singles this year. How about a project? Is that something we can look forward to next, or any other tracks? That's exactly what we're doing. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm just wrapping it up right now. I got a couple tracks. I'm gonna record like a 1-2 more, but for the most part, it's almost done. So yeah, it's almost done. Okay. I can't give you the title or release date or nothing. Yeah, it's top secret. It's coming soon. I think it'll be out by the end of the year. Okay. That's all I can say. All right. And where can we find your music and follow you on social media? You can find me on Instagram at _Jayy Brown, and J with 2 Y's. Twitter, same thing, _Jayy Brown with 2 Y's. Snapchat. You putting the Snapchat out there? I'm putting the Snapchat out there still, because you know that people don't normally do that. The young ones know what it is. Like the young ones are using Snapchat. Right? Yeah. So Jayy Brown 416 2 Y's, and yeah. Okay, and your music? And my music, you can find me on Apple, Spotify, iTunes, Jayy Brown, and also I just dropped Border like a week ago. It's going crazy. You guys go take that in. Yep. Because there's more to come, to be honest. And also I got a song coming out, featured. I'm doing a couple features right now still. Got a couple songs coming out. I got one with a producer named Eva Shaw. She's from the city. And Roni's on the track. So it's her, she produced it, and it's me and Roni on the track. Okay. And that's gonna come out like a week or two. Yeah. All right, so definitely something to look forward to. Yeah, more music coming too. I'm gonna be consistent. Always working. Consistent, yeah. Be sure to keep it locked right here to Vibe 105 for the rest of the afternoon vibe, and check out Jayy Brown's music on all streaming platforms. And here he is right now with that single he was talking about. It's Border right here on Vibe 105. If you're repping, we're repping.